Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today and do a favorites video, and this is going to be some beauty and it's also going to be some lifestyle, more lifestyle than beauty. So I'm going to start with the beauty. Okay, the first one. Y'all, I've had this for a while and have not been using it because I've been using my Viseart 4-pan palettes, all the mattes. Well, I decided I needed to be using some of my eyeshadow palettes. Let me clean it up. And I got out the Natasha Denona Glam. It's just been sitting here. I love this so much. This taught me how to do my eyeshadow better. I'll tell you what I love. I love that she puts labels on these colors for crease, for blending, for transition. I would have never used that for a transition. Never. It looks too light. And then I used it and it was perfect. I've been going too dark on my transition. This is what I have on today. I've been going too dark on my transition. Now, sometimes I blend it with this to get a little bit more color, but this is for the crease. This color, I have been using more like that. This is for smoke. This really helped me so much. And when I follow her little guide, it helps my eyeshadow to come out perfect every time. Now, I do love the shimmers in here, especially that one. And those are labeled too, like for inner corner, for lid. I'm not a big fan of shimmer anytime. But as far as shimmers go, I like this one. I always get out a matte, and I always do something matte on my eyelid. I just don't like a shimmer. But I love this palette. Now, Natasha Denona, they're very pigmented. This will last a long time. They are very powdery, so I have to be real careful. I have to be real careful to not get it on work I've already done down here, like if I've got my concealer and foundation on, because it's gonna fall out, but I love it. Okay, my next one is a little eyeliner, and y'all, these are $3. I should never buy an expensive liner again. I'm sure I will. This is CoverGirl. Let me tell you how much CoverGirl I have. This is it. I don't have a lot of CoverGirl, but I love this. It's got, you know, just a pencil on one end and a little sponge blender on the other that I don't use that much. And why I love this is because I use it under here, under my eyes. It doesn't go anywhere. I put it on and it's kind of soft, but then it doesn't go anywhere all day long. It stays put. And a lot of my other liners, not downing it, I still love my Lancome liners, but when I use those down here, I end up with them too far down during the day, is what I've just recently started noticing. Can still use them on the top, but this is what I'm using down here. This are my Prestige, but I love this. I love this. This is in black brown. Okay, and that's all of my makeup. Something else that goes along with the beauty though, well, beauty or lifestyle, is this foot grater. This is a skin grater. I bought this after I got a pedicure not long ago. My skin on my feet is so rough and has been for so long that I'll sit there and pick it. Or I'll get a tinkle razor and kind of try to shave it off. At night, I can scratch one leg with my skin on my feet. It was so hard. Sorry, that made me TMI. But when I went and got a pedicure, I saw how much skin she got off, and I was like, that's really good. So I came home and bought one on Amazon. Y'all, I love this. I still had a lot more to get off. Now, I'm just going to say be careful with this. You can make yourself bleed with it, but it also doesn't feel dangerous. I can go to town on my feet and just a real smooth, you know, pressure going back and forth, heels, balls of feet, anywhere you've got the skin. This is so good. I realized how good it was when one night I was in bed and I was trying to scratch my leg with my other foot. And I can't scratch my leg with my hard skin anymore. This is so good. I will always keep them. I'm going to get them for stocking stuffers this year. All right, and now I think I am going on to lifestyle. Yes, and my first one, okay, I'm going to start with fails. And I haven't put my diet, I'm about to put out a diet video. I am keto all the way, y'all. I am under 50 carbs a day, a ton of veggies. I'm really, really clean, except one day a week I will have treats. So I picked up some Atkins bars. I do not eat many of these at all, and I don't really keep a lot of them because I eat them once a week, if at all. But I picked up the keto peanut butter cups. Big fail, y'all. These were a giant fail. They didn't have a lot of flavor. They didn't have a good texture. And I just decided on a cheat day, I would rather just have Reese's. These were not even worth it. They were not good. And then the strawberry cheesecake. Wasn't real crazy about these. Both of these were kind of big old fails for me. So I've decided on my cheat days, I'm just gonna, actually have an actual cheat. Okay, then I've got some clothes I wanna show you. I've got some blazers and a sweater. 3 of the same blazer in different colors. Hang on. Okay, these are from Versona, which Versona is a very affordable clothing store. And I really have to pick and choose with them. But I found these and they feel good. They are, I'm going to show the white one because I think you can see it best. It's soft, like, really soft. And then underneath it's lined with this stripe. So you can roll it up and it's really cute in the summer. A little bit lightweight and casual. So it's like dressy casual, which is my favorite. Okay, I'm going to put on the black one and show you. And another big selling point, the price point, $44. I wear a size small in it. And the cut on these is so cute. That's probably rolled up a little bit more than I would. I like a little thinner of a roll, like this, and then pull it up. And with trouser pants or skinny jeans, a skirt, whatever. And it is just cute and a little bit casual. So you could do casual, or you could, if I'm going out to show a house, it can be more professional. Yeah, these blazers. Let me show you the white one so you can kind of tell more. No, I'm going to put on the pink one because I showed the white one over on Instagram. I'll show you the pink. This is the pink. You might can tell more in a lighter color. Yeah, just a very relaxed, but looks great. Very comfortable. So anyway, love these Versona blazers. Very budget friendly. And then my next thing is by a store called Kane. Now, these are pricier items, so I'm going to be using Kane for staples. And this sweater, let me get it. This is on the hanger, and it's cropped. It is very soft. I'll put the color, I'll link this color down below. I can't remember what it was. Again, on the pricier side, this was $2.75. I will wear this forever. Y'all, my clothes last forever. And for some of y'all, that will be, really expensive, and others you'll think, yeah, that's not that bad. For me, this was a splurge. And I thought when I opened it, if I don't love that, I'm sending it back. And I fell in love with it. It lays really flat. The sleeves, my arms are real long, and the sleeves are nice and long. It's lightweight, it'll be easy to grab for airplane flights, church, doctor's offices, anywhere it's chilly, and it's so soft. So anyway, I love this Kane sweater. Okay, and my next one I have vlogged. So I'm gonna take you over there and hang up my jacket. Okay, this next one I wanted to do in front of my TV because I can't remember all the good episodes and I don't want to miss one. Okay, this is The Food That Built America. Y'all, this show is riveting. It talks about the foods and the companies that really are the backbone of our country. Bird's Eye, did not realize that went back so far. Nestle chocolate and Mars. What's so interesting though is that a lot of times the two bigs like Nestle chocolate and Hershey, not Nestle and Hershey, Hershey and Mars were rivals. And it was like an all-out war. Another example of that is what's on the TV right now. The rivalry between Kellogg and Post was pretty vicious. And how those breakfast cereals got started as almost medicinal. Okay, then there's one about gum, the Cola Wars, ice cream empires. I'll tell you what I learned about this one. I didn't know Dairy Queen was, nationwide. I thought it was just Texas and New Mexico. And it was the first soft serve ice cream in the country. Oh, the donut wars were really good on this one. I didn't realize Krispy Kreme had been around since the 30s. They were the first donut shop to sell out of their store and not sell to restaurants. And they were coming out at the same time as Dunkin' Donuts and ended up being big rivals. Excellent, y'all. This show is more of an obsession, so I love this. It's on the History Channel. Okay, and my last thing, y'all, this is so life-changing. I'm going to make a whole video about it. I don't know that I've ever mentioned this over here, but I've talked about it on Instagram. I have, for 10 years, been suffering with my sciatic, what I thought was my sciatic. I have been to chiropractors since 2012. I've been to chiropractors. I was recently seeing a physical therapist. I thought the physical therapist was helping. I had found some yoga stretches. Yes, I did talk about it because I had yoga stretches on here. Well, it kept coming back. I would be fine, and then I would get on my bike, even my Peloton, or the treadmill, it would come back. So this is not a spiritual segment, but I started praying about it. And it was about maybe 6 months. And I was seeing a physical therapist and just like, I was about to go get an MRI. Like, what is wrong with me? That my leg goes numb. I didn't want to go on vacation. Couldn't go shopping. I would just constantly have to bend over because I would go numb. I'm going to tell you my symptoms because if this rings a bell with you, I'm about to change your life. My symptoms were I would go numb from my hip and it would run all the way down to my foot. And I could just be cooking dinner and it would go numb. I would lean over and it would release. I also started noticing, and this may be where something clicks for you. I started noticing on my outer left knee here, I started having a slight pain, just kind of nagging when I was on the treadmill. Well, I was scrolling Instagram one day and I saw a chiropractor on there talking about if you think you have sciatic problems, you go numb, your outer knee hurts. It may not be your sciatic. It may be your psoas. That was a long story. It may be your psoas, y'all. I will tell you, I've waited to say anything because I've said something so many times and then it comes back. It's been over a month. I can go shopping. I could plan a vacation. I can cook dinner without going numb. When I'm out showing houses, my leg's not going numb. I feel 20 years younger. I feel 20 years better, y'all. It has been life-changing. So if any of this rang a bell, look up psoas stretches and start doing them. Your psoas is a big muscle. It starts here. It's hard to find. It starts here and runs down the leg, down by the knee. It runs up here, in by your pelvis. Okay, so hang on. I'm going to get in the floor and I'm going to show you very quickly a couple of the stretches that have changed my life. I hope you can tell from this angle. I'm going to do a video on it. But Google psoas stretches. My best ones, and this is going to be tight. If your psoas is tight, this is going to be tight. Yeah, you can see, like this. Sit on the floor like this, and every morning, it's tight. You're going to feel it on this hip right here. I had been trying to stretch like this, and thought that was helping, but then it would always get worse. It's this. It's the opposite muscle. This stretches all through, towards the inner. So stretch, kind of lean towards that leg. Then after I do that, I kind of lean back and lean over into that leg. Okay, then I'm going to lay down. So I hope you can tell what I'm doing. Okay. lay down, let your knees fall to the side, and you're gonna feel that. When that quits feeling tight, lift your bottom leg and now press down. And do that for both legs. A more advanced, after you kind of loosen up, sit down through your feet. My feet are on both sides of my hips, and sink down in to that. And that'll be really tight at first if your psoas is tight. So every time I get on the treadmill or the bike, if that gets tight again, I'll start going numb again. I go and stretch that back out and it goes away. So if you think your sciatica is bothering you, look at your psoas. Okay, and that is all of my favorites. That is all of my favorites. Y'all let me know down below anything you're enjoying this month. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.